No,
it's
boom.
I'll try to find music that matches that.
I just gave you music.
What's up, F3 the Union? Welcome to another episode of State of the Union, December edition. Merry Christmas to everyone if I don't get a chance to see you before then. Also don't know when this will air. But excited for another episode. Shrink and Jenny have been killing this the last few months. Really appreciate the new twist that they put on things. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you find value in this. Looking forward to the interview with Butt Fumble, our Hymn of the Month. I'm sure Shrink will grill him on his sports team choices. So sit back, enjoy the listen. Appreciate you guys. All right, time for 29 seconds with the Nantan. This month I was just kind of thinking through, like, man, there's a lot going on and we have a lot of responsibilities as men and as fathers and as husbands. And it can get pretty easy to just give up on some of those responsibilities. But at the end of the day, we know what we need to do, and we know that we have to accomplish certain things, and we want to accomplish them. So with that as a little intro there, we'll kick it off with the 29 seconds with the Nantan in 3, 2, 1. Don't should on yourself and don't should on others. What does this mean? Avoid putting unnecessary pressure on yourself or others by constantly thinking about what you should be doing. You know what you should be doing, so just do it. It's not fair to others if you are subconsciously thinking about what they should be doing. Own your outcomes. Don't put that on others. Constantly shoulding on yourself can lead to stress, anxiety, low self-esteem, you name it. Stop shoulding on yourself and stop shoulding on others.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, everybody. I am Jenny here with your announcements. I'm looking for the camera on here. Can't find it. Anyways, just a couple quick things. We're kind of light as we wrap up the year here. First off, and most importantly, we have a canned food drive delivery this Saturday, 12/21. So this is the big finale to all of the cans that you've been bringing out to all of the site queues and VP and all that fun stuff. So show up and we'll get that delivered and it'll be a good time. I believe that's at 9 a.m. And then we have our Kings of the Gloom kicking off next month to start the new year. Along with that, we have a couple extra challenges. We have the Queen Challenge and we have 75 Hard. A lot of guys have been wanting to go back into that, so we're going to kick that off. They work pretty well in tandem with each other in what I am now deeming the Triple Crown if you complete all of them. I don't know if there's awards for them. I know for the KOG there's at least a patch, but get with Ricky Bobby for the Queen, and then I guess Quaker's kind of the impromptu lead on the 75 Hard, but you know, that's kind of just a culmination of everyone. As a reminder, there's no beatdown on Christmas, so don't show up because no one will be there. But the good thing is that won't count against you in the bourbon raffle because no one else can be there. So that leads into the reminder that the bourbon raffle challenge is still live. We're finishing out here. Again, the thresholds are just show up to a beatdown, show up to 50%, 75%, go to I call them extracurricular, you know, a third or not second half Q source or a pre-work or Bible ruck throughout the week. I think it's 4 times, 4 individual weeks to do that. And then canned food contribution counts towards it. And I believe that's it. So yeah, show up to everything and contribute canned foods and you should be sitting pretty. You missed the CSOP if you missed the CSOP. It was a great time. We did a lot of Christmas themed stuff. I'm sure we have some more Christmas themed stuff on the horizon, but catch those at a beat down and enjoy the rest of the show.
We're threesome here at the Red Zone with our newest hymn of the month, the Butt Fumble.
Butt Fumble. Congratulations.
Congrats.
How does it feel to be an All-American?
All-American. That's pretty good.
Because you're supposed to say, I have to pee, a la Forrest Gump. That's all right.
Nope,
We can cut that out.
me either. We'll keep working on our jokes. All right, Butt Fumble. Let's open it up here. tell us about the name, Butt Fumble, where it came from, and your first workout.
Well, I probably should start at my first workout. So I showed up at the farm, be November of 23. After 2 years of no physical activity at all, and we were doing a 4-mile Indian run.
Perfect.
I didn't die. I survived. But when it came time for naming, I had no idea what it was. VP kind of said, yeah, there'll be a little thing at the end. But I had like 5 minutes and I had to leave. So I just kept rushing. I'm like, guys, I got to go. And I was wearing actually this very hoodie. And he's like, he's a Jets fan. And there was like Sanchez, I think, was thrown around. And
Sanchez. That's a good one.
VP said butt fumble and everybody started laughing. And it just kind of stuck. So.
Man, Butt Fumble became the name.
As much as I've tried to get away from it, it stuck.
I'll
like that famous play.
I'm Mark Sanchez. All right. Who EH'd you?
VP.
Okay.
Actually, it took a couple years. Actually, he reached out to me over Facebook during COVID. We kind of were talking about it back and forth, and I just couldn't get there because of work. So
Wow.
when I changed jobs, I hit him up out of the blue and was like, "Hey, you still doing that workout thing?" And he said, "Yeah." And I was there the next week.
Nice. A years-long EH. It's about consistency.
Slow build.
Oh yeah. You mentioned work. Tell us a bit about what you do for work.
I'm a project procurement lead at ATS Industrial Automation in Lewis Center, Columbus. We do custom automation for pretty much any industry built for hire. We've made suture machines for Ethicon. We're building an entire automated line for Anderson E-Series windows, and we just finished up a 10-year project with General Motors building their EV battery cells. So
Wonderful.
kind of hit and miss. But yeah.
That's
Been there about a year.
man,
Awesome.
That's a heck of a job.
Keeps me busy.
Procurement.
Yeah.
Procurement
supply
specialist.
chain, basically.
So you procure for the supply chain?
So basically, when a project is kicked off, I get with project management and engineering. They give me the bill of materials, and I put together a cost savings plan for project management, and then direct the buyers in what vendors to use, reaching out to vendors, negotiating discounts,
Okay.
stuff like that.
What if you had to impress a 5-year-old by telling them the coolest thing about your job? What would you say?
There's free snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on that side of my office.
Okay. Let's go. Now we're in.
Yep.
You now have the best job of the day.
And they're pretty good cookies.
Well done. All right. Well, speaking of the Sanchez, tell us a bit about the mystery that is Butt Fumble's sports fandom.
It's pretty random. There's really not much connection at all, other than I was born into a Kentucky Wildcat family. But,
Okay. Born UK.
Yeah, my dad's
Okay.
my dad's side of the family. Everybody's either a Louisville graduate or a Kentucky graduate. So
Okay.
split right down the
So
middle.
we're born into UK fandom.
In Kentucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You never know.
Yeah, no,
No.
they're from Louisville originally, so yeah, they're
All
kind of
right.
scattered now. But
So
yeah,
who else do we have here?
so I became a Jets fan because I was a Chargers fan, if that makes any sense.
It does not.
Long story short, I was stationed in San Diego going to Charger games.
Okay.
Became a huge fan of LaDainian Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the same time, Mark Sanchez and USC were big. They both ended up playing for the Jets. So
Mhm.
when I came home, when I got out, I started just randomly watching some Jets games here and there because it was hard to get the Chargers because they're on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I got too close to the TV and I got infected. I caught the Jets bug.
Yeah, you did.
And I've tried many times to cure myself, and it doesn't work.
You just can't. You just can't shake it. So we got UK Wildcats, the Jets.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
I mean, you can add the Knicks in there, and that's pretty much the ones I actually care about.
We got the Knicks. Oh, I've heard more. There's
Yeah,
a baseball
I've
team
heard
involved
way more.
also.
So here's the thing. I don't think I have that many teams. Here's the thing. I watch a lot of sports,
Uh-huh.
and I don't think I'm any different than any other guy who,
Uh,
when you
we-
watch a league,
we-
you have a favorite
We got
team.
about 20 guys who have watched sports with you at man camp, and
You stand out.
All right, fine. I'll give you that. No, I just, I watch a league. I pick a favorite team.
all right,
I don't
all right.
So I think this question was asked before, but if you could pick one team of yours to win whatever championship they're in for their league, what would it be and why?
So I flip flop back and forth between Kentucky winning another basketball championship or the Knicks winning a championship in my lifetime.
Which is so funny because you didn't.
Which, by the
barely
way,
mention the Knicks.
wasn't one of his top 2 teams.
Well, I've given up on the Jets. Like, it's-
Oh,
I watched.
No, this is a
but-
fantasy
man,
land where you
dagger
can make
to the
anything
hearts.
happen.
No, there's no hope there.
Even in my wildest dreams, I can't.
I'm
put
not
them
sure I
down.
can name a single Jets player right now.
Yeah, you can. There's one.
Sauce Gardner? The Sauce?
Well, yeah, that's one.
I got
thought you
one.
were gonna say Aaron Rodgers, but
I got one. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were purposefully leaving him out.
No.
No, I guess I would say the Knicks winning a
They are
championship.
that
would be it.
nameless right
Yeah.
now. Okay. All right. What about on the opposite end of things? In a world where Louisville wins a championship or the Patriots win a championship, which is the worst
or
world?
Georgia.
That's a pretty easy one. Half my family's Cardinals, so I would say Louisville.
Louisville.
yeah.
Okay.
Take one for the family.
All right. Perhaps the last sports-related question. We'll see. Are there any F3 members who look like a college quarterback? Are there any of them who look like a college quarterback? Any of them?
I don't think so.
There's not even one who's really close to you, really precious, really sweet. It's a really precious guy.
No.
It's a real lovable, precious
is too
one.
short to
That's
be
true. You got to be
quarterback,
tall, be
so,
quarterback. Got to see over the line.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. There are no college.
I think all of our
Quarterbacks
fittest
who look
guys.
like-
What about CFL punter? I can think of a few of those.
All right, go ahead.
What you got?
Go off.
Pretty much all of us.
Oh man, if only
I
there
knew
were
I knew my sporting career wasn't
there were
over.
a quarterback at Georgia maybe who, man, looked like somebody that I know.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
right. That's
I don't
right.
know. Maybe there's not. Who knows?
Oh, I gotcha. What's his name for Georgia? Carson Beck. Precious. Yeah, I can see that.
What do you mean you can see? You're the one yelling it.
Yeah.
It was like every play.
I don't think you have any memory of this night.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a good time.
Precious remembers too. All right. So on to F3 matters. On to the important stuff. Butt fumble. You've been here a year and a month, and somehow you've become a hymn of the month already. Give us some feedback about what's worked for you. How have you been able to be so consistent, so accelerative in your work here?
I mean, it's easy to get hooked into this group. It's just a good group of guys. I mean, like workouts are hard. I'm usually the sixth, but it's still fun. Like just being out there. If I don't start my day in the gloom, I'm just off. Like I just don't feel balanced.
Yeah.
So it just, instead of a routine, it kind of became a discipline.
Yeah. I love that.
Just stuck.
I feel like there was a point in time where you kind of fully leaned into F3, and I would say it was months ago at this point. You know, it feels like it's been a while. But was there anything that like specifically changed for that, or what did that look like?
I saw who I was without it.
Okay.
When I hurt my leg. Yeah.
Absent makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Sure does.
I just didn't like the habits I started getting into,
Yeah.
and how I started looking at things.
Yeah, very much so.
Needed to get recentered.
Yeah. What's a principle or an idea from F3 that you carry into your life?
I like the idea. I guess the one that sticks out to me the most, I don't know how I would apply it to life, but the theory around the six is always pick up the six, but never leave them where you found them.
Yeah.
So just trying to, anything I'm involved in, trying to move the needle, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just being positive.
Yeah. Wonderful. All right. Dene, any final questions before I ask my last?
Man, no, I think I got my questions in, which is different from me.
All right. Butt fumble. If you could give the men of the union one charge, one piece of encouragement to keep them accelerating, what would it be?
Don't look back one day and ask yourself why you quit. Because I did, and it's not a fun place to be.
I think with that, we've got it.
Yeah. Well said.
Fumble. Thanks so much for being on the podcast. Congratulations on Hymn of the Month.
Thanks.
And we'll get a two-peat now.
Yeah. Go Pats.
And that's a wrap on another episode of State of the Union. F3 the Union's State of the Union. Great job, guys, with the interview. Butt Fumble, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for all you do for this region. Same with Jen A and Shrink. Really appreciate you guys putting this together each month. Guys, have a Merry Christmas. Have a safe time. Enjoy time with family. Slow down. I know it's a crazy season. Slow down and enjoy it. Have a great new year. And I'll see you on the gloom. Keep accelerating.